Welcome to the annual touring car visit to Norfolk and the exciting Snetterton circuit. The sun is out, the track is warm and the conditions are just about perfect for touring car racing.
Good day, Snetterton Sliders. I'm Unsilent and we're on the air with more TOCA 2 touring cars. It's episode number 8, race weekend 8 of TOCA 2. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out, we pulled it to within 1 point of the championship lead. 1 point behind Rickard Rydell heading into the penultimate race weekend, the last race weekend but one. Snetterton, Norfolk? Yeah, something like that. Norfolk, England. Alright. So, setup time. I took about, 3 or 4 flying laps, and I came up with a setup I kind of like. Let's give it a quick preview here. 2 ticks off the rear wing. Full on the max speed. Didn't think I really needed to play with the suspension. It was literally just, alright, I started with the gear ratios, then I did the downforce, and at that point I was happy. I didn't have to change the gear ratios, or the suspension rather. So I think we should be timing in at about, if I can hook up a lap, about 106, 107.
1 lap of the track is all the drivers have to prove their worth. Heartbeats will be racing as the drivers go for a good time.
Well, I don't have a choice. I'm in a championship hunt tip. Turn 1, it's a little long right. Let off the throttle. Whoop. I was going to say, let off the throttle. It is a little twitchy. 4th or 5th gear here, and I broke down to 3rd because I broke at my usual point, not realizing how much speed I had scrubbed off. So this will probably be a 108 lap time. Now here's where the setup shines, I would imagine, is we'll do about almost 150 before we come down to this left and we come back into the infield-ish section. 4th gear here. Well, okay, we'll get down to 3rd. You just want to clip that inside curb. This long right is where you can just maybe, if you're not paying attention, lose it. So you just want to keep it in the middle of the track. Brake just before the 50. There we go, just like that. We're going to use this little pit road cutout to gain ourselves a couple tenths. We'll come in at about 108, as I said.
With all the drivers' laps completed, let's take a look at the final grid positions for the race. With the session now over, pole position is taken once more by Sweden's Rickard Rydell. Not a bad qualifying session for Audi's new driver, who achieves a middle-order grid position.
Okay. If I hadn't cocked up that lap, I should have been 1st or 2nd row on the grid. But I cocked up that lap, so we are on the 3rd row of the grid. So everybody in the championship hunt is in the top 6. I'm alongside Alain. Dave and Rickard are up on the front row, and Rickard got another point on me. Not what I wanted to see as we go on back down. Of course, you've got your Fords at the back. Peugeot's kind of respectable. I was expecting that. On a speed circuit especially. Maybe they just don't have any downforce is their problem. Alright, 5 laps, sunny days, sunny ways. Let's have it.
All the drivers are on the grid and the lights are about to come on. Let's see who gets away in the lead.
I actually don't mind being on the outside here, because I'd imagine... Oh, quick lights. Oh, we got a good start. Oh no, the second phase is cutting away from me. I was going to say, the first phase of the start was looking really promising. I don't want to get pitched down on the inside. That Thompson and Honda has gotten onto the grass. And now, Cleland is up in the mix, and we lost the spot. Now we're getting barged out to the outside by someone. Couldn't tell who that was. Of course, Yvonne's trying to kill me here. Now here's where, they're going to brake check me down the straight. We'll get 1, maybe 2. And we'll bounce up the inside of Alain because I was a lot faster into that section than he was. But we've picked up a place. And I mean, honestly, I've got 4 more laps after this, so I've just got to pick off 1 a lap, and I think that is doable. Not good through the exit there. So we will lose a little bit of time and space, but we will make up all of the time on the whatchamacallit, on the main straight, on the back straight. We'll be faster and make up time here. Make up time through these first couple of corners here. Get down a gear. We're okay. We lose maybe a little bit of time in the first part of the straight. Now we're going to make up on the tail end of the straight. Oh, we don't have any slipstream. That's not good. So we will. We'll get right up behind them, but could not find a spot to make a move on Alain there. Now, fortunately, Dave's in the lead. Rickard is in second, which is good because that's a little bit of damage mitigation. Because Dave Leslie is the furthest back of the bunch. Oh, that was a lot slower than I was expecting them to go through there. I can hit that with a lot more speed than them. So what's our lap time this time by? 7. So we'll back it down there. Hopefully we can pick up a little bit of pace and get a little slideways there. The exit out of that final chicane is killing me because now I'm all the way back and I'm way too far behind to make a move here. Oh, I might have spoken too soon. We'll dive it up on the inside of Alain right there. Oh my goodness. He may try to kill me here. Well, he did try to kill me there. Ah, balls. And now he took the position back. Plato, I would have expected that from him. Alain, not so much. And again, we're losing time out of that final chicane. Now, what can we do into... Much better through there this time, as the tires kind of come to life. There we go. Now we'll get him, just out-drag him on the straight this time by. So we'll get one spot. We got one spot nice and safe this time. And we might be able to find our way onto the podium next time. Not ideal, but it'll have to do. Yeah, it's Reed up in front of us. So okay, so that is Leslie. And if it was, I would much prefer if one of the Nissans had to win, I'd prefer it be Reed. But I mean, at least that gives me. I'm not losing as much to Rydell here. Trying to keep the momentum up, trying to keep the car wound up. We'll just shortcut it ever so slightly. Try and...
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
Thanks, Jeff. I just want to make sure. Oh man, how the... I've never had it lose it on exit like that before. Like the qualifying, it lost it in the middle of the turn. I've never, well then again, I've never run 5 laps continuously. And that's gonna hurt. Now, if I'm daring, I might be able to catch him napping. And I did catch him napping. He's gonna get me on the exit, is he? No he's not. I will be able to outbrake him into the final chicane. Now the question is, can I get the run out of the final chicane? Yeah, I got him out of the final chicane. That was fine. So we'll hold on to 4th. Little mistake cost us podium. Might have cost us 2nd as well. Well, is what it is.
Here's the final positions. All in all, a good race from the new Audi driver there, winning valuable championship points.
Yeah, but now I'm 6 points behind Rydell. This is going to be a close one. And Yvonne holds on to the points. He was up there, what, in 8th at one point, but obviously he wasn't going to hold on to that for too long. All right, so the feature is going to be a 12-lap-long marathon. Well, we got our setup that I'm still happy with. If we can just get a good start this time, a good qualifying and a good start, we might be in with a shot of winning. And I need to be in with a shot of winning here to stay in the championship.
It's crunch time again as we join the one-shot showdown qualifying session.
A lot less talkative this time is Mr. Tiff. So we'll bring it out to the outside. Just breathe the throttle ever so slightly, nice and gentle. And here we'll back it on down. Wind it on up. Just keep it right in the middle of the road. So we want to get this thing up to the $150. Well, it's a $149 really, tops out there, but we'll call it $150. I think it's like speed limited to 149 or something. There we go, nice and calm through that right. And we want to be nice and steady through this part of the lap. As we come up to the final chicane, brake just before the 50. Back it down a little bit before that left. We're going to cut to the inside of the bollard. Fortunately, it lets me do that. We'll come out with a really good lap time.
Let's see where that time puts him on the grid.
1 point.
Again, an excellent drive brings the new Audi driver another well-deserved pole position.
Cuts the gap to 5. But, oh, that's interesting now. Rickard's behind me, Alan's behind him. Dave, who needs these points, he is all the way back in 7th. He needs to find some speed here fast. But we did see he does have the speed because he won the last race. Yvonne obviously borrowed some of my setup tips because now he's up in 6th. And important for the yeah, we're gonna have to. I was gonna have looking down the list and it's like, that's not good. Johnny Morbidelli obviously needs to find some pace if he's gonna help out in the Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile, Tim Harvey, he is almost 11 seconds off the pole. All right, 12 laps. Let's see what we can do.
Next up, we have the feature race. The green flag is out, which means we're ready to start today's feature race.
So 5th or better, it has ramped up the pressure on me a bit. Another quick light here at Snetterton. The starter wants things to get going quickly here. Now we have lost out early on to Alan and Rickard, but I'm not too worried. Oh, we're going to let the Nissans through. Reed and Leslie. Now we are in the transfer spot here at 5th. We should be able to get by Dave. Oh man, I don't think I got this good a run as I'd hoped for out of that turn onto the back straight, but we should. Okay, we managed to take 2 there, inadvertently. Mostly through a complete lack of control. And we could just block off these 2 for just a minute here. We might be able to hold on to this podium spot for... There we go. Got through that in one piece. I was a little concerned. It looked like I was about to lose it heading into that left there. So it's up to 75%, so we'll be good on tires until lap 9 if we need to. I do not want to pit early. Get down to 4th, just that way it gets wound up a bit. I do not want to pit now because I do not want to get lost into traffic there. The last thing I need right now, what I need is a win. So what I don't want, I'm going to back it down. Just cut the gap. Little agriculture from everyone coming through that right-hander. Everyone gets very aggressive on the curbing there. The idea is we just want to try and be in position to get them on the back straight. Yeah, but we don't need to be... Yeah, that kind of held me up a lot there. And then we do not want to be back in traffic. I don't see too many people thinking about taking right now.
Hell of a lap. That's the fastest so far.
Now, usually the car comes in when the tires get older.
The car ahead has still got to come in.
Now, I don't know if it was the little skip when it loaded the audio in, but it did over-rotate coming onto the back straight.
The other cars are starting to pit now.
So that did cost me a little time. We might have a prayer on Alain. Well, I had a prayer, but he just kind of slammed the door shut. Like, these cars have different weights or something, because he just muscled me out of the way. And put me back into the clutches of Reed. Because Rickard is slowing him down, and he's slowing me down. Now I'm going to slow Ant down. Oh, there goes Rickard. He's boxing. Ant is boxing. That seems ill-advised, doesn't it? Like I said, I would not box this early. It seems like a bad idea. Unless you think that the undercut is going to be the way to go.
The car ahead has still got to come in.
Yeah, I know. I might be able to get him here, though. If I can get some clear air. He did nail me on the way by. I mean, he wasn't leaving me much options there. I was looking outside, I was looking inside. He stuck outside as long as he wanted to. He was not defending, so I just took the spot. And this is exactly what I wanted, just get out front, get clear air. There we go, just like that. Just cut that as close as I can. Try not to shave off too much time. Now we know we're faster down the back straight.
Great try. Just try not to make any mistakes.
Shut up, Jeff. This is the last thing I want to hear right now. He does have a slipstream on me. But we should, yeah, get him on the second phase. Now we're a little more daring into there, so that should be fine. Hopefully we can pull out a gap here. Because the last thing I want is to see them anywhere near me. And we'll just... There's no penalty for cutting the pit access road, so we'll just scrape every tenth we can that way. Okay, it's probably hundredths we might be saving there, but... Nice run through turn one. Not too bad through turn two.
Yeah, you're doing great.
I like this positive reinforcement from Jeff. Positive reinforcement, Jeff, is a nice guy. I like him. I mean, I'm not hustling it too hard into this section, just because this is where I tend to make most of my mistakes. What the f*** was that? I hit the curb and it just went on me. That's probably the race lost there. I'm annoyed. Well, the thing is, I still know I'm faster than everyone, so... let's see what we can make happen here. Just stretch it as long as we can.
The car ahead has still got to come in.
I guessed, I hoped.
It's busy here in the pit lane now.
Alright, we'll get up, we'll suck up behind Cleland here. We'll get him here. Yvonne's behind, has not pitted yet. We'll get Cleland here on the straight. That was almost my own mistake here, trying to outdrive myself. I'll avoid the curb, since that apparently will kill you. I'm going to try and hunt down Thompson. I'll just try and hustle as much as we can. We're up to P3, so someone had boxed.
Don't come in this lap, we're busy with your teammates, stop. You have 2 laps to make your compulsory pit stop.
Thanks, Jeff. I don't think... yeah. Oh, no. No, P2? Which one is it? P2 or P3? I got Thompson in front of me, so... okay, so both of those other guys have pitted. So we're just going to try and keep going and make up as much time as I can. And hopefully not lose too much time with Thompson in front here.
We're ready for you now.
Well, that's one way to keep Thompson from costing me too much time. But it's the second last lap of the window, so I'm good this time. We're flying right now, Jeff. We're just going to keep it going. And hope to God I didn't lose... I didn't cost myself too much time. Okay, Thompson's going to box. Here we go, one more go.
Pit's ready, come in this lap.
So I think we're just going to take lefts. And have a go and just hope for the best here. We'll have 3 laps after the pit stop.
You're the only car left to pit.
Well, let's hope I've still got enough speed left in me that it doesn't cost me anything, Jeff. There we go. Rydell's 17 down. Don't think I'm going to be able to beat him on the way out because of that spin. That'll cost me too much time. So we'll just have to hope for the best here. I'm not going to lose as much time coming out as I would going in, so let's...
Pit lane speed.
So we're going to change the left. We did gain some more time on Rydell through the last split. Is it raining or is that just shit on my windshield? Like just grass on my windshield.
Brake.
Brakes.
Gear. Go.
Well, there goes Rydell. There goes someone else. There goes everyone else. That spin cost me all that. Great. Just great. Well, we're in a transfer spot. We ain't going to win the championship, though, at this rate. Barring some stupidity out front. One little mistake. How many times have I said that in any racing game? So now we're just going to have to hustle this car like there is no tomorrow. Because there may not be. They are all in a row, and hopefully we'll all fight each other and slow each other down. So there we go. We've caught up a little bit on them. 2 laps left to do something with it, though. It doesn't make me feel great.
2 laps to go. Repeat, laps to go.
Definitely making up time, but not gonna be fast enough. Fastest car in the track, and yet somehow, some way, still can't pull this shit off. Now let's see if we can't take advantage of Nissan team orders here or something here. Actually, I think we might be able to dive under Dave here. Yep. Oh, and Ant. And maybe Ant could push us ahead.
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
Now, if you would just kind of keep drafting me up to about here. I don't know why it's never snapped like that before. Well, except... Well, except on the last lap of the last race. Now we will be able to make up time. Come across an Ant because he's not gonna outpace me. And we just need to be Now we just need to be in position for the final chicane. And just dive bomb the ever-loving crap out of him. Never said... No, we won't be now. It's a curb again. Killer curb. We got a podium, but no more. I tried. Little last gasp shit, but wasn't to be. I think Rydell's gonna do just like he did in real life. He's probably gonna win this championship without too much bother.
Let's have a look at the final race positions.
Well, yeah, there. Close, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. And global thermonuclear war, of course. The hell, guys! Again, you're 1 lap back in a 12-lap race this time. Last week it was a 9-lap race. So come on, Peugeot. At least we get a podium ceremony. It's not much consolation, though. Let's be honest. They're applauding, but I'm just not feeling it at the moment.
So let's see how today's results affected the championship table. And sneaking out in front at this stage is Sweden's Rickard Rydell.
Yeah, 10 points, that's going to be a tough-ass gap to overcome there. If we'd won the race, it would be a different story, right? But no, that's going to be a tough one to overcome at this point. As we go on down, Baird's the only car that has not scored a point in the championship yet. That's okay, Ford's still ahead of Peugeot in the constructor standings.
Let's see how the teams have fared in the Constructors' Championship.
And there we are, just 16 points behind Volvo for that 3rd spot. We'll improve on real-life Audi, but I don't think we're going to reach that podium, though. That's disappointing, but hey, you can only do so much when you're carrying the entire team on your back. Oh, we've been awarded a cheat code, High Jump! I have to see what that one does. Probably not in the midst of a championship battle, though. Unless it helps me jump walls and shortcut the track. And we're back to Thruxton for the next race. We end where we begin. At good old, not-so-sunny Thruxton it will be, as you'll see when we do that video next week. But we're going back to Thruxton high-speed circuit. I think, it's flat through turn 1. And it's brake down for the chicane there, and it's just basically flat, and now brake. So it's really just go flat until you hit the final go flat except for the first chicane, Campbell Cobb and Seagrave, and then hold her flat until you get to the end for Club, and it's a right, left, right. Except in the case of this, as we found out, stay off the goddamn curb, stay in the middle of the road, just go fast. Probably have to keep the same setup as we had here for Thruxton, or not Thruxton, for Snetterton at Thruxton, so we'll see how that turns out next time as we battle for a championship. And until we see you for the finale of the 1998 British Touring Car Championship, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on Internet. It's for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr. Don't forget you can check out more TOCA 2 touring cars in the playlist. It's on the screen in the description down below. More videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.